Hey guys, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, PA. You know how I do this. Me, my C4, and I got Jeremy from Exploring with Jeremy on YouTube. Hey, we met up earlier this year, winter time.
Last year.
Or was it last
Yeah,
year?
it was last year.
We met up in town at McDonald's of all places. I was out door dashing and I saw his vehicle with the YouTube on it and we got to talking, and I briefly featured him on a YouTube short months ago. Well, he's back in town after traveling the country from coast to coast.
Literally.
Back through town, hit me up. I said, let's go mushroom hunting. So here we are. Let's roll. I'm ready if you are. You got the nicest shoes on, man.
Nicest shoes are gonna get ruined in about 5 seconds.
Yes, they are. You know I got the Irish setters on, keeping my feet warm and cozy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
These are just throwaway shoes, so I don't mind.
Hey, that's on you. So I said, let's go mushroom hunting. I figured I'd ask him some questions, pick his brain, ask him how the YouTubing life is going and the traveling around the country. And every now and again, we may get interrupted by a fungus or two. So first off, how long have you been YouTubing?
Me, I have been doing it since February of 2021. I want to say.
February 20.
I think it was because it's been about a year and a half now.
February 2021. That's about
2
around the
years.
time when I decided to start
Yeah.
posting videos. I think around that time in 2021.
Oh yeah.
Mine started with some music and then switched over to the mushrooms and my adventures and such, vlogging and things. And here we are still doing it. Still doing stupid music too. So, all right, another question. How many states have you been to? Not your whole life, but just since you
from the
started.
channel.
Yeah.
I can tell you the states of because I don't know how many.
Shoot.
So, started in Midland, Texas.
Okay.
That was my first few videos you guys watched early on. Went out to California, back to, I'll take it the order I've gone in the channel even.
Sure.
From Texas, California, back to Texas, up to Montana. We stayed out there for a little bit. Then we went back to Denver, Colorado. First time in the big city.
Keep going.
You're good.
Well, I'm gonna lose your voice over
Yep.
the sound of the
I'll tell you
brook
in a
here.
minute. Let's get across
All
this
right.
creek, yeah?
You're good? You using the balance beam or going over the
I'm
rocks?
gonna get a drink and then I will. I'll probably fall over, but
I think I'm taking the rocks because I got the boots. I don't care if I get wet. You can stay dry if you got some balance to you. If you can make that beam there. I'm gonna video it if you do. But I'm going first. I better not drop this. Oh my goodness. C4 in one hand, phone video in the other. I'm good. I made it. All right.
you ready?
Yes, sir. We got you on film now for all the masses to see.
I don't know. That's slippery.
You could run it.
You're hilarious. You can probably do this.
You only got like 3 steps to go now. I would just go for it. Oh man, you're good. Look at that.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose my phone, everything. My
Shoot.
YouTube channel will be out of commission.
We got some fungi right here.
Ooh.
This is some old turkey tail, by the way. We got some really old mossy turkey tail, that green being moss growing on it. I'd love to find some fresh turkey tail. I found some yesterday.
Yeah.
Not here, but another trail.
Yeah.
So if we find some fresh turkey tail, I'll showcase that. But continuing on, you've been from Texas to California, back to Texas, up to Montana,
Yes, sir.
then to Colorado, did you say?
Yep, Denver, Colorado. We stopped out there for some work. And then from there, we back to Texas, all the way up to Pennsylvania, where I met you, actually.
Okay.
And then I got a van, and we drove all the way back down to Florida, up to Alabama, my residential state. After that was Texas, and then out to Flagstaff, Arizona. And then back to Texas, back to Arizona, and then from Arizona, I drove all the way up to Pennsylvania. You guys probably might have seen, for those that watch it, the Adam video, we call it. It's the I got screwed over $1,500 video. That was fun.
The I got screwed over $1,500 video.
Yes.
This is on your channel?
Yes, it is.
All right, so folks, go check out that video, I suppose.
It was bad. I helped somebody out way too much.
Well, so let's dial back now.
Yeah.
You have been all over the country.
Pretty much. Yeah.
What are you looking for? You're exploring. Like I can tell you, I'm looking for mushrooms
Right.
here. You almost stepped on one. We got a russula down here, folks. Let's see. Super waterlogged.
Yeah.
Already been eaten by bugs. flip it over here.
What kind of mushroom is it?
Russula, also known as brittle gills, because these gills on them, they're very brittle. They will crumble instead of fold over nicely. They snap. Like when I fold them over, look at this.
It's like a radiator with the flat.
Yeah, look how crumbly and flaky they are. Let me put it on camera. And these are wet. When they're dry, they're very crumbly.
Oh, I believe
But Russulas, also known as brittle gills, they like to explode upon impact with trees.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
that's cool.
there we go. Anyway, sorry.
No.
So my question now I was leading up to was, with all your traveling, what are you looking for? I'm looking for mushrooms. You're looking for blank.
I kind of do a bit of everything on the channel. Unfortunately, it's not focused on just the abandoned buildings, but really the biggest thing that we like to do is just explore a lot of different things, not like from cultures, from people to learning new things even.
Gotcha.
One of the things is your channel. I've never been on your channel before, so that's...
No, this is pretty cool. I'm glad we linked up for this.
Absolutely, brother. We don't always just do the abandoned buildings. It's kind of vague, so we'll do vlogs. Oh, wait, is that a mushroom in here?
What do we got? Yeah, all rotten at this
rotten,
point.
Okay.
Well past its prime, rotted. We are not eating that, but it was most likely another Russula.
Okay.
I believe from the way it's shaped.
Yeah.
I've seen others like lobster mushrooms similarly rot in that fashion. Excuse me, not lobster mushrooms. Lobster mushrooms they're rot from one angle, but another perspective, they're a delicious meal. Yeah. Because it's actually, you're eating a fungus that ate another mushroom.
Oh, yeah.
So that's another story. If we find a lobster mushroom, I'll be posting that for sure, because I've never found one myself. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
This is what it's about. It's about going out here interviewing folks and then rudely interrupting them with mushroom talk. And now we return back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh, this is what I'm gonna have to cross.
This is the big creek I was telling you about that you need boots for. Or you're going Huck Finn, take the shoes off, roll your pant legs up. There's a mushroom that's rotting too.
I could do that. How cold? That's cold water. Ooh,
it's definitely higher than I'm used to seeing.
Want to carry me?
Shoot.
I only weigh 102 pounds. Think you could actually do it?
I could throw you across. Man, this guy's nothing but a corn nubbin.
Skinny as her ales.
For sure. Actually, let's go down this way. We don't need to cross to do what we're doing. Okay. We're going to find plenty of mushrooms staying on this side of the big creek here. Okay. Actually, there's another... There's a guy right here. Looks like Lactarius, possibly. Or of a sort, milky caps. Let's yank this one out. Yeah. Actually, do you see that?
Yeah.
See if you see any milky latex when I squeeze it here.
I do see it right there, I think.
Oops, or when you break it, it should bleed or exude like a white latex. Can I get it on camera? Sometimes I can't catch it good with the focus. It's focusing on the moss behind. Oh. Wait, what was that?
That was you taking a picture.
Oh, shoot, I've never done that with the video going.
Tap on the actual mushroom on the screen, you'll be able to focus.
Oh, there, they can see it now. See all that white?
Yep.
That latex oozing out when you damage the gills. Milky caps. And let's see what it smells like. Does it smell any funky odor to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Any fishy? Does it smell like...
I think it's a word I'd use. Yeah, kind of. Not quite.
I can't really smell that good right now.
I can't, bro. I can't either.
It's not COVID, guys. All right. We got a few. Man, it's been so wet down here. These mushrooms are getting waterlogged. I can see it. They get so soaked, they're like sponges.
Yeah.
I actually found a mushroom over here a few days ago and I already filmed it. And there it is. Or there it was. It was here. It might have hit
the rainstorm, might have knocked it over.
Animal too. Could have ate it. It was an edible one, and we'll probably find more. It's a Russula, like we've been finding,
so let me ask
but it's green.
Because you're an expert on this, how do you know if a mushroom is poisonous or not?
Case by case.
Huh?
Case by case. Like you just have to know which ones you can eat, learning each one individually for the most part.
Okay.
The rules are like to one class or one family of mushrooms doesn't apply to another group.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they say, well, if it bruises blue, it's poisonous, but that's not always the case.
Okay.
Or,
I'm sure it's a common question.
Or if the spore print is like white, it's deadly. That's not necessarily the case. Like there's these categories that may apply, but just like the English language, for example, you've got rules, and then you've got exceptions to rules, and then you've got exceptions to the exceptions.
Yeah.
So you got to learn each one. and learn the lookalikes. And
Heck yeah.
you have to be 100% sure.
Yeah.
You don't want to play around with something where you could make a deadly mistake.
Yep. No, I
So-
won't even eat mushrooms because I don't know.
Now, mind you, I've been doing this for like what? 3 solid years now,
Yeah.
3.5, and there's still only maybe a couple dozen species of mushrooms that I'm just comfortable knowing, yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Yeah.
So couple few dozen maybe, I don't know, I haven't sat down and counted them all,
Yeah.
but there's literally hundreds of thousands of mushroom species.
Absolutely. No, I'm not sure what you're gonna do when your camera dies.
We ain't dying yet, we're good.
Oh, here.
What did you find? Yeah, so you see them scattered around.
Yeah.
This could very well be a whole mycelial mass, like an underground network of hyphae. Or hypha, that's the fibers.
Yeah.
Intertwined to create a mycelial network, or kind of a blanket intertwined in the soil that ties into these tree roots.
Okay.
The tree roots are interlinked with the fungi in what's called a mycorrhizal relationship. Myco meaning mushroom.
Yep.
Rhizal meaning root.
Okay.
So mycorrhizal, if you hear of mushrooms being mycorrhizal, that's a fungus that interacts with the trees in a relationship where they exchange nutrients and functions.
Never did that.
Russulas are mycorrhizal. They do that. So they associate with these trees, and that's why you'll find them. Where you find one, you may find 5, 10, 20. We are finding lots of them. Oh, that is not a russula.
What kind is that?
That is an amanita.
Looks like I bit off.
And I can see a lot of this white, or not white, but this yellow crap flaking off.
Yeah, that's from this corner right here.
Well, it actually was probably all over this thing.
Was it?
Yellow patches it probably had on
What
this.
kind of mushroom is it?
So this would be one that I'm not eating. Make me sick if this is a yellow patch amanitas. These are a poisonous one if that's the case. I'm pretty sure it is too. There is a yellow amanita with white spots. That's Amanita muscaria in Pennsylvania. It's the yellow fly agaric, and while can be mildly toxic if not prepared, it is edible if prepared. So
let me ask you, Jeff.
sorry, I'm getting all nerded out on the
You're
mushrooms.
Good. You're good. No, I asked you a question about them.
Sure.
So why are they indented like that? Aren't they usually like the other one we just saw?
As they mature, think of it as like a cap.
Okay.
That's starting off, I'm going to put it on camera,
Yeah.
but it's starting off like, how do we say this? Almost bell-shaped or convex.
Okay.
Where it'll eventually, as it matures, it flares out, exposing the gills more, and it keeps maturing where it's turning it concave, like almost inside out, or like a bowl or a funnel.
That means it's past its...
So it's very mature at this point. And I mean, is it still edible? Well, that slug thinks so. I mean, it doesn't look rotten. It does. No. It's definitely been picked apart by bugs.
Yeah.
So I'm in a time where you've got a variety to choose from.
Yeah.
You can look for the cleanest. But if you're hungry, wash that and you're good too. These are not mushrooms.
Yeah.
These are like these things from the trees, I think. Whatever those. I feel like they're a type of gall or whatever. I don't know much about those little things though. They're not a fungus, so I avoid them. Shoot, where was I?
Something about the channel or your channel or my channel.
No, back to your channel, and I want to cut into these woods here if you're good with that, because we're gonna find more this way, off trail.
Absolutely.
Off trail is where the real action's at. How many subscribers are you at, and where do you see your channel a year from now?
Right now, currently, we are at 2,058 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. We haven't been 2 years yet. And it took me about not even a year to get 1,000 subscribers. What helped a lot was the putting on the side of my van, which actually inspired you to do that.
Yeah, I put Mr. Jeff on the side of my truck because I saw you. Like, you had no care in the world. You're like, I'm scribbling this on the side of that truck you had. I'm like, man, if he can do that, I can do that too. Why not?
Perfect. It
Who
makes
cares?
sense. It's free advertising.
Exactly.
It doesn't cost anybody anything to subscribe, to watch it. It's free. You know, that's why I did it. I encourage anyone out there. Now, where do I see my channel going? Being at a year?
Next year. Where are you? Are you hitting 5,000?
No,
are you hitting 10,000?
I wish, but it's okay.
I think you could.
I think I could too if I was motivated enough. Right now, I think we'll be at 3,000 at the end of next year. Definitely.
Do you
But
employ the YouTube Shorts feature? Are you making
I
Shorts videos?
I still am. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been
They
making
go up
Shorts.
there.
They're getting my subscribership up faster than my
I know.
regular
I
videos.
know they are.
So I'm just saying, if that's something you're wanting to try.
Yeah.
So
I did a bunch
speaking
of
of,
shorts after I saw you guys.
well,
Sometime after we left, we did a bunch of shorts. Like my channel. What kind of mushroom is that?
we're back to the russellas, just
Okay.
like before. But what I want to point out to the viewers and to you, I want to see if you want to try this with me. But russellas, the red russellas here, are either mild and edible or spicy and acrid, like a spicy bitter taste, which they're not poisonous, but you're not trying to eat something that tastes bitter and hot. So do you want to take a taste test? The only way you can tell is by tasting it. You do a little nibble and you can spit it out, but after a few seconds of it being on your tongue, you'll know if it's safe or not. You should know. It shouldn't take but a few moments. And then you can tell the viewers at home that that was definitely an edible one or not.
I'm gonna be open.
It's not deadly though. This is a russella.
You would just put it on your tongue and just
a red russella. This is a clean one too, so you don't have to worry about it being all nasty. Very pristine looking.
Tell you what, we'll make that 2 videos. We'll first do on yours and then do a quick video of me
Sure.
doing it first.
I'll do a YouTube short too, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey guys. So we made it this far. I'm gonna wrap the video up with him trying a wild mushroom in the wild for the first time in his life.
Yes, sir.
You know I do that all the time, but I'll do it with him too. Yeah. I'm gonna go first for confidence for him, but I'm not gonna tell him if it's spicy or not. He's gonna have to wait. I might fake him out. Right? Here we go.
That.
All right, sir, go ahead. Take a little nibble. I got mine on my mouth. I'm chewing it up, but don't eat it, right?
No.
And tell him.
Make sure you subscribe to Mr. Jeff.
No, to Exploring with Jeremy.
Oh, that's you, but more importantly, him.
All right.
You're supposed to spit it out, right?
Would you say that was mild or has any spiciness to it?
Spicy to it.
Yep, that was the spicy russella. So typically we ain't trying to eat those ones.
No.
But there are people that do eat those. Yeah. They actually find that to be okay.
Yeah.
That is not the same spice that you find in hot peppers though. No. It's own weird. Kind of spice.
It's a weird, it's not like a bad weird
chemically kind of spicy to me.
I guess. I wouldn't know, but it tastes weird. But not like for those watching, not weird like in a bad way. Just never had that kind of spice. It's kind of weird spice. I've had spicy food before. Well,
there we go. We got him to try a wild mushroom. It was a spicy red russella. Hey, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, but go subscribe to Exploring with Jeremy on YouTube as well, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to do more one-on-ones with people in the woods and make this a thing.
Definitely.
Let's go mushroom hunting.
Can I give him a quote?
Sure.
Remember that you're worthy. Remember that you're valuable. On your hardest days, that's the days that breaks you. That's the days that reveal you. Remember to be yourself and love others. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Hey, and on that note, peace.